welcome to the beginning of our brand new shiny series. This is our Let's Play of Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Not just any old Skyrim though. This is based on the Nolvus Ascension mod build of the game. It has been somewhat customized beyond that for your viewing pleasure, naturally, and mine. And also that of our dear friend Eris, who you may well remember visited us quite recently for a very charming book reading, and we've managed to pull her away from things, and she is back again. So everyone do say hello to Eris. There will be a link to her channel in the description as well. So do go and check it out for more Elder Scrolls content and lots of very entertaining Morrowind playthroughs. Yes, Eris, thank you once more for coming along and joining me.
Taking a trip to Skyrim.
Yes, well, since I heard that you have not played this one so much, you haven't escaped Morrowind yet. I thought I could bring you along and have a little look. Not that there is much of Skyrim left in this particular Skyrim, but there is some there. So yes, we have lots of mods going on here, including, as you can see behind us, the main menu, or one of the main menus, I should say, because this is actually one of my favourite mods that I have in my game. You know, this such a simple thing, but it randomizes the main menu image, the animated overlay with the snow that changes, the image changes, and the music with it changes randomly each time I load the game. Because when you've clocked up, I'm sure you have it with Morrowind as well, when you've clocked up so many hours on a game, it's nice to find ways to keep it fresh and interesting, and that is largely what my Skyrim build is about at this point, as well as keeping it, you know, up to par and looking nice and sharp. Or at least as sharp as my PC can run it now.
I only added a few
Yeah, so
mods
we
to
are...
Morrowind.
Oh, you did, yeah? No, was there a
Mostly
Thomas the
silly
Tank
ones.
engine in there?
I got a Pizza Hut in there.
You got a Pizza Hut in Morrowind?
Yes. Also added a burger joint.
Oh, well, I mean, that's only fair. If you have a Pizza Hut, then you should have a burger joint too, yep.
Yeah.
But no Thomas the Tank engines, though, yeah?
No.
No,
Not that wait.
there will be...
There was Shrek in in Morrowind now.
There was Shrek? Oh, dear me. Well...
Daedra into Shrek.
Well, I do hope that my Skyrim isn't too boring for you then, because I do not have much in the way of silly mods. No, this is mostly for immersion and expansion of the game that we have here. So yes, we are jumping straight in. So I have used an alternate start mod to begin with. And we are picking up from the very moment where that mod leads us into the world for the first time.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember the main menu just being black with a dragon or something.
Yes, yeah, Vanilla Skyrim is kind of corporate, huggy. But we have our beautiful loading screen replacers as well. You can't quite see the message behind us, but we do. These are lovely little Nor segments that are written there. So yes, as our first appearance into the world, we have mods triggering left, right, and centre. So that's why I'm not spending any time on. That's just choosing our starting deity that we will pray to. But yeah, so this is a blue fox in Skyrim, totally immersive and lore friendly. Yep.
The rare blue fox.
Yes. Lesser spotted blue fox. Who has to wear her tail as an outfit piece, as you can see there in the menu. Yes, it is an equipable tail, but not the ears.
Take it off.
You'll hopefully... Yes, I can. My tail is detachable, yes. Well, the Skyrim one is anyway. My real one is very much attached, so please don't try and take it off or eat it like last time.
It looks like cotton candy.
But the ears, funny enough, the ears are actually they're from race menu, so they are very much attached, and you should notice in time that they do actually respond as well. They are responsive ears, so they twitch and move. Actually, better than my current ones do, because all these ones do is flop around.
Floppy ears.
Yeah. So yeah, so as you can see, I've been started off, I'm out on the coast. I have... Oh, go away. It's just me getting rid of menus for mods that I'm not using. So yes, we can see here. So we've started off with nothing but the clothes on our back, and it's not exactly a high set of armour that we're wearing. It's literally just peasant rags, and that's why I was just browsing through the inventory and the magic menu to see what spells I had randomly generated. So we're just testing at the moment, because I've got one there that I can't use, which would have been helpful. So we got some basics for now. Did you say? I always like, when I start a new character, I like to actually give them a little backstory that kind of drives who they are and what they do in the world. But the best I could come up with this one starting here is that, you know, we were just shipwrecked or something and have found ourselves on the coast of this strange new land.
And you found it.
That is very cold. Yes. Well, I mean, maybe he's a dead guy from the shipwreck. Could be. I know it says he's a bandit, but, you know, there's a little boat there as well, so I thought, you know, maybe that's our little life raft, and we just crashed into this giant skeleton. Yes, also, because I do have body mods, I'm trying very hard to obscure the nakedness of the corpses for decency. Got to preserve the modesty of the deceased there.
I'm doing that.
So there we go. We got some
Oblivion.
Oh, really? Yep.
I jump scared myself with the nudity. I'm like, oh. What mod did I download?
Yeah, so we're literally just following our nose here at the moment. I have, I don't know if you saw it there on when I opened the journal, but I have literally no relevant quest at the moment. So even the main story quest hasn't appeared yet. Yeah. But we have seen that in the distance. See that kind of beam of light there? Where is it? Yes, you can see the beam of light there. So that is... I know what it is. Obviously, the Fox in Skyrim doesn't yet, but it's a point of curiosity. That is a Sky Shard. Now, I don't know, have you played Elder Scrolls Online at all?
I have not.
Okay, so the Sky Shards are from that, basically, and one of the Nolvus mods brings them into Skyrim, and that is what we can see there. So I thought, okay, that's a nice little boost to start us off, so we'll head to that. What I failed to see, whilst tunnel visioning on the big shiny beam of light, is the less so shiny saber cat, which is in between me and the shiny. And this is literally the very start of the game. I haven't even killed so much as a mud crab yet.
Fox versus cat.
Yes, and ordinarily I would favour the fox, but that is a very big cat.
That is a big cat.
Yeah, see, he's charged me. He's 6 times my level. And so there we are. We did. We lasted a whole 5 minutes. But you know what? I mean, it's a saber cat 6 times my level. I've literally not even drawn my weapon at this point. You know, it's the game would normally just maybe throw like a skeever or something at us at this point. Not a bloody saber cat. Yeah. Oh, yes. We are not dead.
You lived. And you're super
We did
blue.
indeed. Yeah, well, we're a little bit ghosted at the moment. That will fade.
Oh my, hello there, little one.
Wait, what? Where am I? What's going on?
Relax, you are safe here. What is the last thing you remember?
I was in a fight and I think I died?
I see, well that would certainly do it.
I love how we've instantly become dirty in the space of that one line of dialogue as well. It's like it's like you're seeing a bad cut in a Hollywood B movie, you know. It's like one scene, the actor's got one lot of makeup or one outfit, and then in the next scene it's completely different. Yes, as a complete brand new starting character, I do not have any soap to go and wash with yet either, so unfortunately we have to suffer just being really dirty and scummy right now. But yes, I decided I decided to let this play out. I did not originally intend to die within the first 5 minutes. In fact, I'd hoped to get through this whole first episode without a death, but yeah, Sabercat says otherwise.
0 deaths.
But that's brought us here. Yeah, so there's a number of highlight mods here. First off is where it's calling this NPC that we're talking to, it's calling her Female Masma. So this is a mod that I really like for immersion. It makes it so that you do not know anybody's name or the name of any building that you can go through, like a loading door. You don't know any of it until you've already been there or spoken to the NPC. And once you do, then you learn their name.
That's neat.
So it just mixes things up quite nicely, yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's the whole cinematic dialogue thing as well, which is a combination of mods at work, and the fact that the player character even has a voice as well.
Ooh.
So we brought a lot of things, because I am one of those really sad, annoying people that really like bringing my characters to life. So yeah, I actually like all these mods, and I like having cinematic dialogue. The voiceovers are not complete though, so there will be blank lines, and it was mass generated with the voiceover plugin, which uses 11 labs to generate the voice lines. So some of them are a little bit, let's say, mismatched.
So what's a Masmer?
Nazma, well, that is... We're going to learn a little bit about the race now, and they're going to give some exposition as to what's going on and why we suddenly appeared in this realm where we thought we were dead.
I can try to answer them if it will help put your mind at ease.
See, she knew we had questions.
Far from it. You are Masmir, like all of us here. When you were near death, the instinct in your blood brought you here, to our safe haven. You must have many questions. I can try to answer them if it will help put your mind at ease, little one. You are a new arrival, and so the youngest of the children here. Hence, you are our little one.
You don't look that much older than me.
Time has no meaning.
Case in point on the mismatched voices.
Seek out your more academic sisters if you desire a more thorough explanation than that. You must have many questions. I can try to answer them if it will help put your mind at ease, little one.
What is this place?
We call it Calastai. Beyond that, I cannot say for certain. We know it to be as old as time itself, and forms a connection between the mortal plane and the Ethereum. Some of your sisters pursue this knowledge more vigorously, whereas I am content that it simply is. You must have many questions. I can try to answer them if it will help put your mind at ease, little one.
I have no more questions.
You can always come and find me again if you have more.
So what happens now? Am I stuck here?
This spell will send you back to the mortal realm. When you are there, you can cast it to return here whenever you want. This is your home after a... But before you rush back to your fight, why not spend a little time here? Explore the realm and get to know your sisters.
Thank you, Alelia. I'll keep that in mind.
Till vireso, little one.
Yeah, so...
Not now.
Yeah, see, that's perfectly cleared things up, right?
Yeah.
Tell me
It's
about
a
yourself.
special realm for this race.
I am the Tesserus, or curator.
Yeah, exactly.
I look after the Tereus.
Which it turns out we have just learned by getting ourselves killed that we are actually a member of.
You're the oldest?
Obviously, the race is supposed to be elven like Eulalia here. I have very heavily butchered my player character here to hide the long pointed ears. They're like, these guys have like those, you know, those elf ears that are like almost completely horizontal, sticking out the side of their head. Yeah, these guys have those kinds of ears, so I had to sculpt them out manually in a race menu, which was no small feat, I will tell you. So that
I
they could
have
be
multiple
hidden
ears.
by my long hair, and so that I could have my fox ears, yes. But yes, despite the foxy appearance, my player character is actually a member of this elf race. Yeah.
Yes, or the first, if you prefer.
You must have all sorts of stories to tell.
And perhaps surely one day I shall, but not today, little one. All right, then.
So yes, there is lots and lots of exposition with this one. So there's the map of this particular world. Yeah, I do like my paper maps.
So it's the only way
Yes,
to enter
I
this
know
place
that I
is to
don't
die.
need armor here. Sorry?
Is the only way to enter this place is to die?
Not necessarily, but that's how we have certainly discovered that we are a member of this particular race and are able to come here.
What can I do for you? Tell me about yourself. They call me the Vitorus. I look after services in Til Madrin.
Yeah, see, Ari is supposed to look like hers.
Yes, you may have noticed the tavern next to the terrace.
Long knife ears.
Well, I run that place to maintain
Yep.
its services to everyone.
Proper knife ears.
So, innkeeper then? Vidoris.
Wonder how you sleep with those.
Vidoris. What have you got for sale? Drink for the thirsty? Food
Yeah,
for the hungry.
probably with great difficulty, I would say. I mean, my foxes aren't much better, to tell you the truth. But at least my tail is so big and fluffy that I can wrap it around myself and hug it like a big body pillow, though. So there is that. It has its advantages. Yep.
Oh, I have a snake for a pillow.
Well, you know, a snake pillow works as well.
Interesting architecture here.
Yes, it is somewhat different to that which we normally see.
A shop.
And there is a reason as well for that.
How can I assist?
Well, in fact, the reason for the different architecture mainly being that
This one is called a Sadais. It means
a
she's
desire
tasked with
to
maintaining
make
trade
the
and supply
architecture
routes with the
distinct
mortal
from
planes.
everything else in the game.
Like a merchant?
Very much so, yes. But her job
It
is
really
a lot
is
more
like a
difficult
different
than
game.
simple trade agreements. Since she has very limited access to the mortal planes and cannot exactly bring trading caravans to Calastai.
And does she always refer to herself in the third person?
So the little one noticed this. It is simply the way she learned to speak as a kitten is all.
I'm sorry, a kitten?
Yes, this one was raised by Khajiit traders, see?
Ah, that makes sense, I guess. And it explains your affinity for your role here.
Thank you. This one was most pleased to have been able to take on this role, yes. She thinks she is very well suited to it.
Don't ask me why Valere looks so demonic in the lighting here. That's why she's actually really nice.
Gotta buy a
She has a
weapon.
good inventory as well because she's the only shop in the entire realm.
Oh.
But she was also selling some Masma weapons there as well. So these guys do have their own equipment to obtain. And shadow
Fishing
magic
map.
tones. Yes, fishing maps for the realm of Skyrim because I can't stop the Creation Club mod from adding those in randomly. Yes, and you see here, my game does struggle with this world space because of having all the open stores and things, and
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
it takes in a moment to catch up on occasion. Yeah, so we do get a bit of stutter now and again because I'm very stubborn and I insist on making the game as pretty as can be, even if I can't even play it in 4K anymore because it is so
This isn't a good time.
intensive.
Tell me about yourself.
I am what is called a Thesi Tarayas.
like that museum in the middle of Tillam Madrin?
TA Rays, not
That's some very intense shadow that we are unfortunately stood in for this conversation. I promise it is just a very, very dark shadow in that lighting.
Rianni always talks to people in the shadows.
Yeah. Yes, this particular world space, especially around the middle of town here with all the open stores and things, it can be a little bit draining on the system, but at least with my current set, hey, on my previous installation of the game before Nolvus, this actually all ran very, very smoothly on that one. Yes, it was kind of this mod. I can tell you myself that this mod was kind of built to push a lot of these things to their limit. And I could tell you that because... Well, thank you. Because did I mention this is actually my mod?
Your mod.
Yep.
I always wondered what it looked
I was planning to... I was planning to introduce it during this series. I didn't think it would be within 5 minutes of starting.
Oh, that's really cool.
But yeah, so the whole Masma's mod, it is, as we've seen, the player race, which Foxy here is a member of. But because, as you know, I like my comfy and cozy, and a very heavily modded Skyrim can be very relentless in non-stop epic dungeon clearing all the time, and it gets a little bit old when you live for your cozy. So I actually made this mod to be a companion to a full playthrough to balance things out a little bit. So, you know, rather than going home to your random little house in town and then, you know, you're just about to get into your front door and, you know, a dragon comes and attacks the town or something stupid like that. When all you want to do is drop off your loot and clear your bags out before doing other things, you know. So we have this, and it's kind of hard to sum the mod itself up in a nutshell, but it is basically this... We will learn more about it as we go, so I won't go into details, but it is basically this world space that we have. We have all the NPCs, there is a quest line here as well, but it is a cozy quest line. It's also incredibly dynamic and changes every time you play the game as well. Yeah, the whole thing is basically to give you a truly comfy player home as a base. And just sort of fun little diversion quests for you to just have some fun with in between all the serious stuff, really.
Nice break from slaying dragons.
Exactly, yes. And it also means that when you come home to just sort out your overflowing inventory, you can actually do that and not get distracted by random dragons or cults coming attacking you and things like that.
Yeah, I remember the cult. Was it a cult?
Yeah, there's a cult in the, it's from the Dragonborn DLC. In particular, they come and start hunting you down.
Oh, I haven't played that DLC.
Oh, we'll get you there one day. Yep.
Glowing flower.
Oh, do you like them?
I do.
Yes, well, it's all... There are lots of little details like that in this mod. Well, as I said, I was planning on doing more of a showcase for this mod itself later on in this series. The fact that I met a saber cat 6 times my level before I'd even drawn my weapon for the first time at, like, level 1, had other plans for that, so here we are.
The cat ruined it all.
Yes, it did. And sooner or later, I'm going to have to teleport back to the world space and face that thing again, because the spell that Eulalia taught us to come to and from will literally plop us right back on the spot where we left. So if we die, it puts us right back to where we died.
You're back for revenge.
Yes, well, this is the beauty. Because I can now freely explore the realm of the Masma and get my stuff together, get some decent equipment. So yes, I will literally reappear to that saber cat, armed to the teeth, wielding powerful magic, and absolutely annihilate it out of spite for eating me.
Wonderful.
Yep. Okay, well, it won't be that extreme, to be fair. There's not much I can do here still because I'm low level. You know, we saw the vendor has equipment, but I have no gold. So, you know, it's not... The mod isn't there to be cheaty at all.
Please stop wasting my time.
Yeah, it's not there to be treaty at all, but it does, but at the same note, as we'll see, the lore of this race, which is, of course, is not canon.
Yes, I have been preparing the area for you.
But
Since you are still more
I think I can call it lore-friendly. Or it at least doesn't contradict lore any more than the Elder Scrolls series does it on its own anyway. But yes, obviously there is some ethereal quality to the Masma race, given that they populate what is essentially like an Adric version of an Oblivion realm, all of their own. So there's obviously something going on there. Okay, so we have to, we've been asked to, sorry, do I need to take that back a sec, So the place we just visited with the pretty lake at night, that was where we had to go as part of exploring the island to discover that one, and now we returned here, and she's going to tell us about it.
Please stop wasting my time.
I found a nice area where I think I would like to have a home. See here.
Yes, I have been preparing the area for you. Since you are still more accustomed to life on the mortal plane, I thought it prudent to grant you a little more privacy than we typically have here. Have a look at these 4 pictures I sketched and let me know which one you think you would like.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing now. We're looking at the sketches she's drawn of 4 different choices for the player home that we can have built there. Yeah. And if we were doing this live... If we were doing this live, I would have let you make the choice of which one we go with, but as you can tell from the pausing of the video, this is the only way I can do my Let's Play, is to not do all the VTubing stuff on top of the insanely intensive overmodded game. So the first one, they're a bit hard to see on the sketches. So the first one, this is like, I don't know, can you read the note text well on the screen, on the Discord call there? Is that legible?
Manor house. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So that's our first choice. The 4th one. So that's in the more ancient style. So that's like the style of some of the fancy buildings we've seen in the town here, including the tavern that we're sat in at the moment. That kind of totally not just ancient Chinese at all. No.
Mm.
Yeah, so then we have the kind of black and white homes, which are more like your little Japanese top style homes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so many choices.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, one of the big things of this mod is replay value. So, you know, if the center of the mod is the home it gives you,
Have you decided on your
it
new
made
home?
sense to me to give a choice of homes. So each place, you can do up to 4 or even 5 actually, because there is an add-on which gives another home as a choice as well. So there are 5 different player homes that you can have in that little lake area.
Bonus 5.
Please proceed with my choice.
Yes.
Then it is
Well, the
done.
5th one
Enjoy your
basically
new
just
home,
takes an
Would you
existing,
like me to tweak
very
your teleports more so
elaborate
that you go
player
straight
home mod that
instead
I'm a
of
big
town?
fan of and recreates it in this world.
Oh, yes, please, that would
But
be
yeah, it's 5 choices for
No
a player
problem,
home.
everyone. Now go enjoy your new home. If I can ever be of further assistance, here or on Nirn, you need only ask.
Yeah, so that line from her is kind of important there, where she's saying that if we ever need her help, we can call on her. So, literally choosing our home, that was our quest for that particular NPC. It was as simple as that. Go to a spot and come back and choose your home. That was the whole quest. Because this
Only
is...
getting homes was that easy.
Yes, well, we're going to go and have a look at it now. You'll see it is not really that easy, because it's part of accompanying a whole playthrough and making things dynamic and evolving. Like, as you may have noticed, when we sat down at the table with her, she had a plate of food in front of her, and when we sat down, we gained a plate of food as well. So we have little things like that with just details coming and going with dynamic use of the world. Yes, the player home that she gives us though is literally an empty shell. And we have to invest, well, let's just say enough money to really accompany a full game playthrough in order to actually unlock everything there. So there is still quite a bit of work to go into it. It's not quite that easy to get a home still.
Oh,
So now we're back at the lake with our magically generated home. You can see there it took me nearly 17 saves. All those 17 saves, right? That is just me doing mod menu setups. The MCNs. There were hundreds of them.
ooh.
There we go. This is the home I've chosen. This is a personal favourite of mine.
Oh,
As you can see from the sky, we're in a mystical realm. That's the sky that you have in, is it in Sovngarde, I think?
was it that final area? In the end of the
Yeah,
game?
the one where you go and fight Alduin.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember the giant meat on the table.
Yes, that's it, with all the heroes in the Great Hall.
My dear Foxy.
Now, Don, I'll let that pause. Do you want to read that properly? I'll give you a chance.
Oh, sure. My dear Foxy, I do hope you like your new home. As you will see, I have set up the basic home for you, but nothing more. The rest is up to you. You can invest in your new home by adding funds to the treasury ledger, but as time goes on, I'm sure you will find even more ways to personalize your new space. Oh no.
Oh, come on, I can forgive you. You can be forgiven for these because these are obscure, made-up Masma words, Masma names. So that's Eulalia.
Lelia.
There you go. Yes, the mailbox there is important though because that is our quest delivery system for this mod. Because that's another thing that really bugs me in the game is when quests get forced upon you obscurely all the time, like, oh, I don't know, like all the Creation Club stuff. It is horrendous. And so again, part of the replay value here is that you don't actually have to do any beyond choosing a home. You can leave the letters in your mailbox and you never get bothered. You can just enjoy having the home as an easy teleport base of operations and that's it. But you do miss out on a lot of the mud, obviously, if you were to do that.
You don't have to get chased by a courier with mail for you.
No, don't. That courier's even snuck into this realm once by some weird glitch as well, and git. Yeah. He's not supposed to be able to. Well, again, he's not even supposed to be a he. He is meant to be replaced by a courier called Lily. But her mod is... I can't fix her mod at the moment, and it keeps getting overwritten by something. So I'm still trying to puzzle that one out.
Fireplace?
Yes, and yes, I like to make things very interactive, so we have lots of immersive details here, like turning the lights on and off, and gathering wood and manually stoking the fire and things. Just fun ways of interacting with the home.
A really cozy bed.
But now, finally, I have a bed. I can finally lay down and sleep and level up. With my head glitched inside a pillow, but we'll ignore that.
That's how I sleep every night.
Yeah, I don't think this has really changed too much at its core, apart from the UI on it, but I mean, some of the skill trees have been altered by mod. I think it's Odin. Hopefully people can call me out in the comments if I get some of these mods wrong. Or if they have other suggestions of similar mods that do the same job but better, that we can check out as well. Also, I have no idea, right, I have started many playthroughs on my Nolvus installation of the game, but never have I seen this appear, well, at all, let alone after starting again. So I really have no idea why I've suddenly got this nightmare about being hunted by her scene, but maybe it's because I'm a fox, you know. We are inherently fearful of being hunted, especially in England.
Must be fox hunting season.
Yep, no, we're not doing, no fox hunting. But yeah, this was a weird one, so yeah, talking about letting us know in the comments, guys, if you know what mod has done this and why. Is it something that I have installed with Nolvus that I normally turn off but have missed, possibly? If you recognise the mod, let me know. Yes, obviously I chose to flee. Oh, and now we get our extra. Now we get our skill leveling up system as well. It's we're not quite at Morrowind's levels of actual proper RPG mechanics, but some mods like this at least take us some way near to it again, where we can actually level up our skills of choice. Yeah, I think I've got my level cap increased to 100, I want to say. I would have to check lots of text files out to find out.
Isn't it usually capped to like 50? I think.
I think so. In vanilla, it might have even been lower than that at one point. I'm not sure. In fact, I might even have it completely uncapped. I have no idea. All I know is it will take a long time to get there. Yeah, so we have needs. In fact, you probably can't see those. Alright, if I come back here, if I take us for a moment over here. Yeah, so you can see down in that bottom corner, hiding behind where we were sitting, lad. I've got my needs icons are down there, so that's telling me I'm hungry and thirsty and I need a bath. Which we could tell about the bath because we look absolutely filthy. We're a dirty little fox right now, but yeah, can't do much about that because I need soap in order to bathe.
Oh.
There you go. No, it's chicken dumpling for breakfast. Yum.
I like you take the mug out of your pocket.
Yeah, don't ask me where she keeps that big wooden tankard. Yeah, let's not go there. Although, as a Masma, she does have one of her racial abilities is the use of a pocket storage chest called an astral chest. So, you know, maybe she just keeps it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. It's like that age-old question of when you drink a potion in these games, what happens to the empty bottle?
Oh.
Oh. No. We did.
Oh.
You saw nothing? No. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
No, do I need to cover your eyes here? No.
Saw some nice
Yes, I
asses.
forgot. Well, thank you. I do my squats. Once I realised that I might have to actually change my haircut on this character because this isn't a physics version that it should be. The hair should be flowing around like the tail is, but it's kind of glued on. So I must remedy that. Yeah, see, the reason I keep going around and I'm trying to swim around here in circles just to try and bathe a little bit, just from being in water. I thought it had helped for a moment until the water effect disappeared, and then I was left with being all grubby again. So yeah, I think I just came to double check that because on a earlier mod that did this whole bathing thing, there was a specific option to enable whether like just plain swimming in water would clean you like partially, but apparently not in this one. Yeah. So we're stuck being
soap.
grubby for now. Yeah, we do. We need soap. but we need to craft it. The shopkeeper lady, Belair, didn't have any. You might have also noticed those discs that I've been finding and picking up around here as well.
Yeah,
That we
all of
cleared
them.
up. I can't remember if this was before or after I'd been I think it is after I placed them. Is it? Well, no, maybe not. No, because we're just exploring. No, there we go. See in there? There's... I found the place to put one of them, but I don't have the right one to go in that one. Which means there are more. And, yeah, trust me, it helps being the person who built the mod. It helps to find where these things are, having been the one to have placed them, yeah.
You know all the secrets.
Well, I wrote all the secrets, so yes, of course I know them. When we say that's hardly a secret laying there.
So, what were the discs for, again?
Well, so you could see we put 2 of them into those, Diaz's, and placing the last one here now. So, I can't remember if I go and look back at it now or not. No, I've gone wandering the other way. So, do you remember in the courtyard over to the right of where we are now, there was a blacksmith forge in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically placing those 3 discs into their corresponding Diaz, it essentially enables a... Right, let me just see if I can get a look at the forge. Kind of there. Yeah, so you can just about see there, kind of just above your head, in fact. There's a small circle, like, on top of the rim of the forge.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. So, basically, there's 3 of those, which happen to kind of point vaguely towards where each Dias is, and when the disc is in that Dias, the 3 bits on the forge all light up to show that it's being matched. And essentially all that means is that then when they are in place, you gain there's a crafting buff when you're working in the area. Then that's what they're for.
I see.
Yep, so a lot of the progression and things here in the world, they're to do with little perks and benefits and real sort of just quality of life things to help you as you grow as an adventurer. And now we've just wandered up these very distinct looking... In fact, no, we weren't quite there because we were going to get a view of them before. Where were we? We're up. Oh, no, come back. This is a very hard cursor to drag. There we go. We were there. So yes, there's a staircase there. Now just having a look. So basically this whole area is like our own, like, private little domain.
Peaceful.
But-
No dragons.
But there's obviously no dragons allowed in... the world is called Calastai. There's no dragons allowed in Calastai. There we have a very very grand looking place here.
Very pretty.
It is. I love this particular. Well, I mean, I'm biased. I love all of the areas here, but this one in particular is quite magical.
Ooh.
Fake flowers, though, you can't pick them.
Teddy bear.
Yeah, of course, I've got to have plushies.
Oh. Finally, plushies in Skyrim.
Yep, 2 right.
Naked lady statue.
You lost?
Tell me about yourself.
My sister and I guard this realm, as you've no doubt noticed by now.
Your sister? But I've heard everyone call everyone else your sisters.
I speak of Eli, of course. Not simply sisters in the associative sense everyone here is. But we are siblings. Twins, to be precise.
Twins? Given the rarity of Masmere, that must make you two extremely
Very much so.
rare, then.
According to Eulalia, we are the only known Masmere twins.
Yeah,
to
she's
have
very
been.
rude, this one. She cuts me off a lot for some reason.
Oh.
I have discovered one of their... Yet these things literally do nothing, but they are all over the world space. They're literally just little invisible furniture markers that you can interact with to just, like, do random things. Yes, I don't know if you saw where the map updated when we discovered this area just before we spoke to her, but this place is called the Mere Sayesti. And we do learn more about the Sayesti. Sayesti is basically a Mesmer temple. And this one seems to have a magical barrier around the door that won't let us go into it. Yes, again. Look, I just so happened to stumble into an area with lots of lootable crates by complete accident with no foresight that they would be here at all.
Goodies.
Yes, and, well, I was on a desperate search for soap. I want to be clean, damn it.
Who is hoarding all the soap?
Yeah, well, somebody is. But if not soap, I mean, you can... It could appear as a random drop in my crates. I am slowly in the process of, because I really like, with my mods, to like, fully cross-patch them together. So not just have mods play nice, but, like, be fully integrated. So I am slowly in the process with this rebuild of the game. Of doing all of that again. But I spent far too long, like in years, doing it before on my previous game, so it's gonna take a while. Yeah, so you see here, I'll just show you that because, yeah, these chests, these forgotten chests, they're like rare treasure chests hidden around the realm, so you can see they always have some Masma weapon in them, because these are unique to the realm, and they also have these shadow tomes as well, because part of the Masma mod introduces the shadow magic school. And that's like another racial affinity for the Masma.
Special magic.
Yeah, well, you know, lots of races in Cyrodiil have affinities for different, like different magics and things like that. The Masma are no different.
Yeah.
And I totally didn't get lost there in my own mud. No.
Nope. You know where you're going.
I do. No, I was exploring on purpose so that, so that you could see.
Yeah, giving us a tour.
Exactly, yes. This is the guided tour and not just me desperately searching for soap.
The soap quest continues.
Hey, this is, I'll tell you what, never mind saving the world from Alduin, this is the most epic quest ever right now, is
This is
the
very
quest
important.
for soap. It is! Oh, and more, yeah, there are a lot of random peacocks around this world space.
Alright.
Oh, so you can literally, it's the end of the world. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, this big temple courtyard literally overhangs the void.
Such a cozy world.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. It's just a place that's just meant to be beautiful and relaxing and fun in its own casual way. But also rewarding and worthwhile as well. Because I've played plenty of mods, not just in Skyrim, that add, you know, gorgeous, gorgeous world spaces, and, you know, it's like, yeah, here's a fantastic world space. Look, it's so beautiful. You can come here and take screenshots. And it's like, okay, yep, that's good. I'll go there and I can take a screenshot, and yeah, that's kind of it. So, yeah, it was me just trying to do a similar kind of thing, but, you know, but giving it some real depth and purpose as well.
Yeah.
And I did want to go searching up the ladder, but I got distracted because look at so many crates to search to find soap.
Surely there will be soap here. It's
You'd
by the
like to
water.
think, or at the very least, some basic ingredients that I could make some with. I'm basically just robbing the place blind here because it's because the Mesmers are few, and they're all just a big sisterhood, and you know, living as well, pretty much the same luxury as Daedra do in a sense. They yeah. So there is no crime here at all in the world of the Mesmer. Not in the usual sense for the game, anyway. You can't go and like steal from other NPCs' homes and things like that.
You won't be dragged off to jail.
Well, there is no jail. So I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could go and pick a fight with them and turn the whole town on you. God help you if you do. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I see that's you see we can sit because we've met her. We see her name above her head now.
I see that.
Yeah, going back to, we were saying before where all the ones that we haven't met, we know that they're a female Masma at a glance, but that's it, so we have to talk to them to learn their name. Oh, and I've discovered the crafting recipes. Hold on. So now I know how to make soap, and we need, like, different flowers and animal tallow and salt. Here's what when I don't think I have pretty much any of those things. I'll have some salt, and I can get the flowers in the realm, but the problem ingredient is the animal tallow. And I was really hoping there would be some in, like, randomly spawned loot in these crates, but, yeah, it's not going well.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
I said, even though she's a blacksmith, she does not serve as a vendor, as it turns out. I said, I'm always doing that as well, even though my mod tells me a crate is empty before I loot it, I still click on it and try and loot it, before registering that it's already empty.
You just like opening boxes.
It is. Yes, we can see there, so I'll card it there. This is me kind of giving up for the playthrough now, because I knew I was getting to that point. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the view. And I'm going to go and I'm going to do some more exploring before the next episode. I'm going to find some soap. I will find soap if it kills me. Hopefully without just using the add item menu to spawn it. I want to do it properly. That's why I didn't just use God mode to take out the saber cat at the beginning as well, which I would have been quite within my rights to do after the game was mean enough to throw that thing at me as my first encounter. Literally 5 minutes after starting the game. I'm not forgiving Skyrim for that one. No.
You're gonna come back for revenge on that saber cat.
Oh, I will. Oh, you mark me. Just you wait. I will make sure that I return to the realm of mortals in the next episode. And we will take our revenge on that evil, evil saber cat.
You're gonna take its tooth and display it in your room.
Yes, I am. Yes, I might even mount its head as a trophy on the wall. In fact, actually, no, wait, no, funny enough, you remember I mentioned the 5th player home, the bonus one that you can have from the patch? That one does actually have, like animal head trophies on the wall that you can make. But unfortunately, the home I've chosen does not have those. No. So we can't take the cat's head in revenge. I think my own cat heard me say that as well, because she's just run out of the room.
She got scared.
Oh, bless her. I'm sure she knows deep down I would not take her head even when she is a little madam. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of what was a very unexpected first episode. I hope you found it interesting, and I hope you guys watching have as well.
It's really cool for a mod to be this big and have so much to do. Because I've only played with smaller mods before. So this is really neat to see.
Yeah, well, Well, wait until I show you some of the really legendary mods like Legacy of the Dragonborn. That one alone, that is like the mod to end all mods, I swear. It is epic and polished. Yeah, it puts my humble work to shame, but, you know, Ice Cream Assassin has done a lot of work on that for a very long time now. And is still working on more of it as well, last I heard. Well, Odyssey, the sequel. But yes, this was a very big pet project.
What you made here was still really impressive to me.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. Like I said, I did want to showcase this mod as part of the playthrough. I did not intend it to be almost the entirety of the first episode after getting killed not 5 minutes in. But there you go, these things happen.
Yeah. It was fun to
As
watch
the way
the quest
goes,
for
and
Silk.
yeah. Yeah, to think I literally swung my weapon, like, what, once, I think? I think I blocked one attack, that took half my health, while blocking it. And the second hit finished me off. No, I didn't really have much of a chance against that thing. But it's all good fun, so yes, I do hope you'll be able to come and join me again. If not for the next episode, then another one in the future, because I know you're very busy. Yes, but it's been an absolute... Yeah, I do look forward to it. It's an absolute pleasure as always to have you along. But we'll let you go for now, and we will let our viewers go as well. So again, we do hope you've enjoyed, guys. And if you have any thoughts or comments on what you would like to see us exploring during this series in particular, because it is a lot of game with a lot of mods, or if you have any mods to discuss, then let us know, or come and swing by the Cozy Den Discord and we'll get a real discussion going on the mods then as well. But yeah, until next time, everyone, stay cozy.